Hello, we're going to go over reading your schedule. If you glance at your schedule, you'll notice that each day is different. We have classes that rotate before lunch and classes that rotate after lunch. Lunch is a stationary period. It is always time block 4. Let's focus on our time blocks before lunch. We have time block 1, 2, RAM, and 3. The RAM period is a stationary time block. It will not rotate. If we start our week on Monday, if you notice in time block 1, everybody will have an exploratory class. Then time block 2, you're going to have a core class. In this case, this person has math. The RAM period comes next, and time block 3 is also a core period. This person has science. Tuesday before lunch, we rotate. The science time block then moves up to the first time block. The exploratory goes into the second time block. The RAM is stationary, and then the math slides down to the third time block. Wednesday morning, same thing occurs. The math slides up to the first time block. Science to the second, RAM is stationary, exploratory is third time block. If you notice, Thursday is the same rotation as Monday. We have our exploratory time block 1, math again is 2, RAM is stationary, and science is in the third time block. Friday is the same rotation as Tuesday. Science slides back up to 1. Exploratory is in time block 2. RAM, stationary. And math slides down to time block 3. Let's now take a look at our after lunch time blocks. We have time block 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just like the morning, one of those time blocks is stationary. The stationary time block after lunch is time block 5. In this case, this person has social studies. So right after lunch, every day, this person will go to social studies. Then, time blocks 6, 7, and 8, the classes will rotate. So, time block 6 on Monday is an exploratory. In this case, art. Time block 7 on Monday is a core, English for this person, and time block 8 is also another core, this one, Spanish. On Tuesday, after lunch, the person once again will go to social studies in time block 5, but now Spanish will slide up to time block 6, or the core that you have then. Time block 7 will be an exploratory, and English or that core will slide down into time block 8. Wednesday, once again after lunch, start at social studies. Then English or your core will slide back up to time block 6. This person's Spanish will go to 7, and exploratory for everybody will go to 8. Thursday, just like our morning classes, becomes the same rotation as Monday. After our social studies, becomes an exploratory. Then our English slides down. Okay, that core period slides down. And finally, Spanish for this person becomes period 8. Friday is the same as Tuesday. After lunch goes to social studies. Okay, Spanish or the period 8 class slides up to period 6. Then the exploratory, then the English class. So, overall, in the mornings, you'll go to your locker, you'll get your binders and your supplies for your classes for your before lunch. Then, in this case, this person on Monday would be an exploratory, which is health and wellness, a core, which is math, the RAM period, then science. Okay, they can stop at their locker, get their lunch. After lunch, they'll go to their locker, get their supplies for their afternoon classes. They will always start at social studies in time block 5. On Monday, if we're just going down, they'll then have their exploratory, then their core English, then their core Spanish. Then at the end of the day, they will go back to their lockers, and you then will leave the building.